Hallo, Mama, was denkst du? Schau dir meine Schuhe an, sind die nicht toll? Meine Güte, du siehst aus wie ein Gangster. Mein Name ist Tom Shelby und heute gehe ich zu einem Manabia.
Most men are afraid of the dark, but the dark is where I was born. It's where the old me died, and where the king was crowned. You see these shoes? You see this suit? This isn't fashion. This is armor. I'm the most brutal, vicious, and ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. The Genesis of Shadows. How to kill your weak self to create a monster. Snippet. David Goggins was a ghost in the making. He was 300 pounds of fear, but he realized that to survive, the David had to die so that Goggins could live. This is the art of self-creation. You don't find yourself. You forge yourself in the fires of self-hatred until you become unbreakable iron. The architecture of intimidation. Using your presence as a weapon before a word is spoken. Snippet. Tommy Shelby doesn't raise his voice. Why? Because the loudest man in the room is the one with the most to prove. True power is silent. It's in the eyes. It's in the way you stand. When Mike Tyson walked to the ring with no socks, he wasn't just a boxer. He was a predator. Your aura must be so heavy it suffocates your enemies. The contract of the soul. Absolute commitment. The sign the contract mentality. Snippet. A contract isn't a piece of paper. It's a vow you make with the universe. When you sign it, you give up your right to be tired. You give up your right to quit. You are no longer a human being. You are a mission. If you haven't signed the contract with your destiny, you're just playing house. The brutal truth, embracing your vicious side. Snippet. The world wants you to be civilized, but civilization is for the weak. Greatness requires a touch of the beast. You must be ruthless. You must be willing to eat his children metaphorically. You must be the most vicious version of yourself when the stakes are high. There is no mercy in the pursuit of the crown. The conqueror's bloodline. Connecting your struggle to history's greatest rulers. Snippet. They say Lennox is a conqueror? No. I am Alexander. I am the descendant of kings who took what they wanted. You are not a random accident of biology. You are the latest link in a chain of warriors that stretches back to the dawn of man. Act like a king and the world will treat you like one. The impregnable defense. Resilience and stoicism. Snippet. Life is going to throw hooks at your jaw. It's going to try to break your ribs. But if your mind is an impregnable fortress, the world can't touch you. Like Tommy Shelby in the tunnels, you move through the dark with cold calculation. You don't react, you respond. The zero dopamine path, discipline over pleasure. Chasing the hard path, not the easy reward. Snippet. Stop chasing the cheap thrills. Stop looking for the easy exit. The only thing that is real is the sweat on your brow and the ache in your muscles. This is the zero dopamine truth. When you strip away the distractions, all that is left is the work, and the work is the only God that will save you. The spiritual warrior. Praise be to Allah. Faith and humility at the peak of power. Snippet. Power without faith is a ticking time bomb. Even the baddest man on the planet must bow. When Tyson says, praise be to Allah, he is acknowledging that he is a vessel for a higher power. To be truly great, you must realize you are part of something bigger than yourself. The art of psychological warfare. Mind games. Defeating your opponent's spirit. Snippet. You don't beat a man by hurting him. You beat him by making him realize he can't win. Tommy Shelby wins because he knows your secrets. Tyson wins because he knows your fears. You must master the mind of your enemy before you ever touch his body. The anatomy of the apex mastery. Technical excellence and obsessive practice. Snippet. Talent is a lie. Mastery is the only truth. It's the 10,000 hours. It's the repetition. It's the heat. You must become so good at what you do that the world has no choice but to call you a legend. The resurrection coming back from failure. How to rise after you've been knocked down. Snippet. I've been down. I've been counted out. I've been the chump. But a champion isn't someone who never falls. It's someone who refuses to stay on the canvas. When you are at your lowest, that is when the heat is born. The eternal legacy, the final call, final motivation and call to action. Snippet. I'm going to show you how great I am. Not because I want your applause, but because I want to show you what is possible. The contract is still on the table. The pen is in your hand. Sign it. Become the monster. Become the king. Heat.
Ich bin. Hitze, Hitze.